What's up, everyone? Adam Ronis from DFS Alarm here with your Week 16 NFL Yahoo DFS plays. Again, make sure you check the latest news. With COVID-19, players are being ruled out, so come back to DFSAlarm.com before lineup lock to stay up to date. Starting at the quarterback position, going to go with Joe Burrow. He's $30, and he's had some down games, but this is a really good matchup against the Ravens. I expect the Bengals to come out passing here. He's already seen the Ravens in Week 7, and he had 416 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. The Ravens are just extremely thin in the secondary right now. It's a weakness. They've allowed 7 passing touchdowns in the last 3 games, and Joe Burrow has 2 300-yard games in the last 3. At running back, we're going to go with James Robinson. He's $26, and Robinson had 21 touches last week, 18 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Carlos Hyde is on injured reserve. Robinson also had 6 targets last week, only caught 3 for 13 yards, but what a matchup this week. The Jets have just gotten decimated by every running back they have faced. They've allowed 142 rushing yards per game and 26 rushing touchdowns to running backs. They've allowed the most fantasy points to running backs. Even Duke Johnson, who came out of nowhere last week, had 22 carries, 107 yards, and 2 touchdowns. At wide receiver, we're not going to mess around. We're going to go with Cooper Kupp. He's $41. Just pay up for him. There's going to be enough value on this slate. We already see some value at running back. Kupp is just having an amazing year, leads the league in catches with 122, receiving yards, 1,625, and 14 touchdowns, at least 123 receiving yards in 3 straight games, 38 targets over the last 3 games, 4 touchdowns over the last 3, and at least 22.9 Yahoo points in 3 straight games. At tight end, we'll go with Dallas Goedert. He's $20, 2 straight 100-yard games. Jalen Hurts was looking for him consistently last week. He had 7 catches, 135 yards. Week 13, he had 6 catches, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I know that was with Gardner Minshew. But the Giants have allowed a touchdown to tight ends in the last 2 games, and they've allowed the 4th most receptions to the position. Finally, for our value play, we're going to go with Ronald Jones. He's $18. We know he's going to be the benefit with Leonard Fournette out, Gio Bernard's out. He might not be used heavily in the passing game, but he's going to get a ton of touches, a lot of looks at the goal line, and especially with the Bucs being thin at wide receiver, maybe they run a little bit more. The Panthers have allowed 4 rushing touchdowns over the last 3 games, and Jones is averaging 4.7 yards per carry. Those are your NFL Yahoo DFS plays for Week 16. I'm Adam Ronis. Good luck and get that money in Week 16.